I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything.
Hey, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful day. Sorry, I had put it on loop because I was trying to do something earlier and I forgot it was on loop. Hey, Steph. So I was just flipping through my phone and saw these two people who, oh my God, the dude that cut his dad's head off. Are you kidding me? Oh, where y'all know I'm from South Louisiana, right? All the way at the bottom by the Gulf. Like many years ago, I really don't know how many years ago, a dude cut off his stepson, like chopped up his stepson and put his head in a bag and left it on the side of the road and the driveway or by the mailbox. You know what I'm talking about, by the mailbox on Saturday, so that the mama could see it when she got home. Are you kidding me? Yes, that happened where I'm from in South Louisiana. I was like, oh no, but this dude right here really got the problems, y'all. He's really ill. And honestly, not only do I hope that he gets life in prison, but I hope that he gets help. These people really need to get help because if they don't, they're gonna continue to commit crimes in jail or prison, and they're just gonna keep going back in. And that's the justice system. They say once you in the system, you in the system, you ain't getting out. I don't want to go in the system. All right, let's see. Jason Mohn.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to make sure you stay on top of what's under your hood.
Yeah,
with
no, we
personalized
don't do
service reminders and transparent
commercials
pricing on
here.
my
God, I think he more than lost his mind. Oh Lord, I was like, what?
Killing under investigation in our national lead after a Bucks County, Pennsylvania man posted a video on YouTube showing what he claimed was his dead father's decapitated head while ranting about the actions of the Biden administration. The video garnered thousands of views across several social media platforms before it was taken down. CNN's Danny Freeman takes a look now at what we know about the suspect and his motivation for the video and the alleged killing. Just a warning, quite obviously some of what is about to be described, although not shown in this package, you might find disturbing.
We can't show you the video posted by 32-year-old Justin Mohn Tuesday afternoon. It's too graphic and
Yes. I will say trigger warning. Hey, Aussie True Crime, how are you? I miss my cat. I hope she's okay. I don't know where she's been. Trigger warning, and I don't usually say trigger warning because true crime is a trigger. So yeah,
too horrific, but it's a crucial part of an investigation into the murder of his father, 68-year-old Michael Mohn.
It's a horrible, tragic incident.
This all began around 7 p.m. Tuesday evening when Middletown Township Police got a call from Justin's mother saying she'd found her husband dead. When officers arrived in this quiet suburban neighborhood, they found a gruesome scene. According to a criminal complaint obtained by CNN, there was an elderly male in a bathroom with blood around him who had been decapitated. Officers found a machete and a large kitchen knife in the bathtub. Court documents said officers then found Michael Mohn's head in a plastic bag in a cooking pot in the next room. Only then did police learn of his son's video.
You guys, who does this remind us of? Taylor Shit Business?
Posted to YouTube. In the 14.5-minute video, Justin Mohn rants about the Biden administration, the border, and calls his father a traitor to his country because he was a federal employee. Justin then raised his dead father's head on camera.
I am very sad for the family. I'm very sad for the community, and also for the people that knew him.
While police were at his home, though, Mohn was heading west. A spokesperson for the Pennsylvania Department of Military and Veterans Affairs told CNN at around 9 p.m. Mohn's cell phone was traced to just outside of the Fort Indiantown Gap National Guard base, Pennsylvania's National Guard headquarters, nearly 100 miles from the crime scene. When police arrived, they found Mohn's car empty outside the fence of the base. But when they traced him again at 9:25, Mohn's phone was on the base. The PA DMVA said Mohn was ultimately captured without incident near the base's center.
The resolution from the commission of the crime to when he was taken into custody was rather quickly, and that kind of allays the community's fears that, there's not an immediate threat to them.
Mohn was arraigned early Wednesday morning and charged with his father's murder and abuse of a body.
That is just sad. Oh, hold on 1 second.
Want to know the secret ingredients running my business? Sure. Being all over, all at once, all the time. But my old network wasn't cutting it. And that's
Sorry, guys. I was coughing. I didn't want to cough into the microphone. And here we go with this is the same one about Jason Mohn.
We are learning more about a disturbing story out of Pennsylvania unfolded overnight.
That's right. A 32-year-old man is now facing murder charges for allegedly killing his father and posting the aftermath of his gruesome crime on YouTube. NBC News investigative correspondent Tom Winter joins us now. Tom, what happened here and what are the charges?
Right. So, Morgan, it was a little after 7 p.m. last night when Michael Mohn's wife came home.
You guys, what just happened here? I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to fix it real fast. Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. All right, let's see what this video says, if they have sound. That was really weird. All right, let's see. Please work. Thank you.
We are learning more about a disturbing story out of
Is it
Pennsylvania that
muted?
unfolded overnight.
No.
That's right. Old man is now facing murder charges for allegedly killing his father and posting the aftermath of his gruesome crime on YouTube. NBC News investigative correspondent Tom Winter joins us.
We are learning more about.
I'm such a moron, yo. But I tried to turn my volume up on my computer and I must have hit mute by accident. So 3 times the charm. Here we go.
A disturbing story out of Pennsylvania that unfolded overnight.
That's right. A 32-year-old man is now facing murder charges for allegedly killing his father and posting the aftermath of his gruesome crime on YouTube. NBC News investigative correspondent Tom Winter joins us now. Tom, what happened here and what are the charges?
Right. So, Morgan, it was a little after 7 p.m. last night when Michael Mohn's wife came home to find him deceased. And it was shortly after that or around that time the police began to discover a YouTube video from their son, who's Justin Mohn, is the individual who has been charged here. He's been charged with first-degree murder. He's received no bail. He's being held and he's in custody with police, as well as mutilation of a corpse. And that's tied to the very way that the YouTube video begins, which he says, "This is the head of Mike Mohn, a federal employee over 20 years and my father. He is now in hell for eternity as a traitor to his country." And from there, he goes on a 14-minute, 34-second rant against the government, against the Biden administration, and he called for the death of all federal employees. And he also put out information in the address of a judge who had ruled against him in a civil suit. So it goes from there. We're leaving out, obviously, a fair amount of the details not to propagate what this individual was saying.
That makes sense. Here's the thing. It took YouTube hours to take down this video. What is the company saying?
Yeah, so they put out a statement, and I think more questions need to be asked about this, but they did say that it violated their community standards, which is probably a gross understatement as far as its violence policy and putting out information about violent extremism. Sometimes they catch it quickly. Sometimes law enforcement gives them a heads up and says, hey, there's a manifesto out there, or somebody is actually live streaming a crime, and that forces them to take it down. So I don't know what the chain of events were here. Clearly, law enforcement knew about the video. They were reviewing it. They were reviewing it last night when I talked to some of the detectives that were involved in this specific investigation at the local police department there in Middletown Township. So that chain of events is something that probably needs to be looked at. They do say they are trying to stamp out any sort of copies of this from being further distributed on their platform.
Well, that's important. Yeah. NBC News investigative correspondent Tom Winter. Tom, thank you very much.
Matt, I want to have you pause for just a second here because Aaron Gilchrist is looking.
Okay. So now I know that they said in the first video where they found him at, but this video right here, I don't think it's a video, it's just an article, says more about him and the type of person that he is. Yeah. Extremist killer who beheaded his dad captured on a National Guard base with gun. The Pennsylvania man accused of killing his father and displaying his severed head in a YouTube video was captured on a National Guard base 100 miles from the crime scene, court documents say. So, dude, I wonder how many people like screen recorded that video, and it could be like everywhere. Oh my gosh. Justin Mohn, 32, railed about President Joe Biden, the federal government, LGBTQ people, and left woke mobs in his 15-minute video, which stayed on the YouTube platform for hours before it was taken down and other platforms for even longer. The video was seen tens of thousands of times across multiple platforms before social media companies finally got a grip on the grisly video, in which Mohn identified his father by name, Michael Mohn, and said he was a traitor to the country because he had worked for the federal government for 20 years. Justin Mohn threatened multiple government agencies in the video, which was entitled Mohn's Militia, Call to Arms for American Patriots. Michael Mohn's wife, which would be, of course, Jason's mother, came home Tuesday evening and found her husband's body in a first-floor bathroom, according to court documents. The man's head was found in a plastic bag in a kitchen pot in a first-floor bedroom. I remember, guys, Taylor Schabusiness put her boyfriend's head in a bucket. And when we saw the body camera of the cops getting there and looking at it, it was just too much. I feel for law enforcement that had to go and work this case. Police said they found bloody rubber gloves in a second floor bedroom and a machete and large kitchen knife in the bathtub. You would have to have a lot of anger, in my opinion, built up inside of you to have enough energy to do that. Your father, a machete? Like, I do not understand. As far as the crime itself, it's not something we typically see here, said Middletown Township Police Captain Pete Feeney. Michael Mohn's wife told police that her husband's white Toyota Corolla and their son, who lived at the house, were missing. Police tracked Justin Mohn by pinging his cell phone to Fort Indiantown Gap. People, how many times do I have to tell y'all? If you're gonna insist on committing a crime, why you bring your cell phone? You're gonna get busted, just like all these other people. Man, maybe one day y'all listen to me. So they pinged his cell phone to Fort Indiantown Gap, home to a large National Guard training base. Local police locked the area down, and a second ping of the cell phone registered near the western border of the facility. When officers arrived at the location, they found the Corolla abandoned. Police quickly found Mohn inside the base. Pennsylvania National Guard Communications Director Angela Watson told WPVI he had climbed over a fence to get inside and was carrying a firearm when he was taken into custody at about 9:30 p.m. Dang. Mohn has been charged with first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse and other charges. Despite his extremist rant on the video and in self-published books and music, police say they haven't determined a motive. See, I was wondering if he was going to get charged for all the stuff that he was saying on his video about the government and threats and stuff like that. You can't threaten the government. I mean, come on now. So, yes, guys, this dude is like insane. And it's all because he just doesn't like people. He doesn't like the political parties. He doesn't like LGBTQ. Obviously, he doesn't like the president. Like, and it says that he was threatening them. So I wonder if he would get it. In my opinion, see, I feel like this. If he's going to get life for murder, there's like no other reason to give him more years for another crime but justice, I guess you would say. Because he's going to be spending life in there and he's going to die in there anyhow. That's just how I feel about it. So, like, I don't get upset if they're not charged with something silly when they're charged with murder or something like that because they're going to spend the rest of their life in prison anyhow. So, did y'all hear about this woman right here? Let me show you her picture real quick and in a hurry. Not a hurry because I don't have. This is the girl. Okay, her name is Olivia Miller. Okay. Let's watch this. She pleads not guilty. She was on the phone for 20 minutes while her baby was in the bathtub. Now, before she called 9 to him, I don't know. Was it about the baby dying? I don't know. Was it just personal calls? Dude, your baby just drowned in the bathtub and you not going to call 911. You're going to make other phone calls. God knows how many other phone calls that she made. All right, let's see this right here. It's only 2 minutes long. It's not long at all.
23-year-old Olivia Miller of Sparta Township is facing a charge of involuntary manslaughter and second-degree child abuse. 13 on your side, Trevier Gonzalez was there for the arraignment. He joins us live. Trevier, what else did we learn from this court appearance?
Well, following that hearing, we were able to pick up an officer's report of what they say they responded to when this all happened. Now, that was just this Monday, and the biggest piece of evidence they mentioned is the defendant's cell phone and the record of what she was doing with that phone ahead of this child's death. Now, according to that report, Miller apparently gave officers differing stories of what had happened, but one that they noted was that her 8-month-old baby had been placed in a bathtub, sitting up and facing the faucet, and that the water was only a few inches deep and running, and then she
8 months old. 8 months old, and you left that baby in. It don't matter how many inches, half an inch. That, good Lord Jesus Christ, please help this woman too. What are these people thinking? I know people are gonna say, "Oh my God, was she on drugs?" No, you know how people are glued to their damn phones. Everybody, 24/7, whenever they're awake. People need to pay it. I tell Nevaeh that all the time. Pay attention and get off the damn phone. It's ridiculous. I can't say nothing. I'm glued to my phone. However, I can like go outside and smoke and totally forget my phone and not have to come back for it. You know what I mean? Like I can go without my phone for a little while. A little while.
went to a next door room to move her laundry over, but then she came back 5 minutes later and she says she found her son floating face up and submerged in that water. Miller then called 911, but they mentioned that prior to that phone call, police say that the defendant had, quote, consistent cell phone activity, even mentioning that the device had been used for 21 minutes, very different from that 15 minutes she
20 minutes. 20 minutes. Her baby boy lay lying probably in that water in the bathtub or wherever. She would have put him on a towel or something on the floor. 8 months old.
She said she had stepped away from. Still, her attorneys say all that evidence is not yet out and that her client is innocent and hurting.
There's no indication of intentionality here. And that's important to point out.
It's called neglect. Okay? She left an 8-month-old baby. And who does that? Who the hell does that? I know people on drugs that don't even do that. I know people on drugs that take care of their babies better than most of these people that aren't on drugs. This is insane. Hey, y'all. Hey, Richie. Hey, Mirandy. Sorry I wasn't looking at chat. But yes, absolutely neglect and murder because, well, I think they charged her with manslaughter. Don't like charge me with this, okay? But you know I don't have kids. Don't they have one of those seat thingamajiggers for bathtubs for babies? I think. I hope. 8 months old? Oh, he's good. Okay. Let's get back to this. This woman has me so mad.
This is a tragic situation. She suffered tremendously emotionally from the death of her child. She loves that child. I've been inside that house. There are photographs all over that house of her, the father, with that child. Very responsible.
Miller was visibly emotional during the hearing. At one point, she does look at the camera and then begin to wipe her face, also looking up into the ceiling many times. Although her attorney fought for Miller to be released under a personal recognizance bond so that she could be able to go out for free, a judge instead set a cash surety bond at $300,000. Olivia is expected back in the courtroom next month.
Good. No bond. How you want to get out of jail free when you killed your whole baby? I don't know. It didn't say if she had other children. Hopefully not. Thank God if she does, they're okay. Oh no, you guys, this is crazy. But let's see. I have this. To show you guys. I believe it's just an article though. That's Jason. I can get rid of that. All right, here we go. Share this tab. Let me mute 1 second so I can cough. Thank you, Richie. So they have them things. That's what I thought. Wow. What did Olivia Miller do? Charges explored as Michigan mom accused in infant's drowning death. On Friday, January 26th, Michigan's Olivia Miller was arraigned in court on several charges following the death of her infant. The 23-year-old, and then she's 23. She knows better. The 23-year-old is charged with several felonies, including involuntary manslaughter and child abuse, as she wants to get out on her own recognizance. Come on, girlfriend. While she reportedly engrossed in her cell phone. TikTok, no doubt. Wood reported that Miller had allegedly left the baby, Asher. His name is Asher, you guys. Unattended in a bathtub for at least 20 minutes while busy with her phone call. See, that's not what that video we heard just said. The video said she went to change the laundry from one machine to the next. Maybe she did that on the phone. She was charged with 1 count of homicide, involuntary manslaughter, and second-degree child abuse concerning the death of Asher Johnson. Olivia Miller reportedly contradicted herself in her different statements regarding the events preceding the drowning. There we go. According to reports from Grand Rapids NBC affiliate WOOD, Miller initially called 911 at approximately 3:38 p.m. on November 22nd. She had already told the emergency dispatchers that her infant drowned in their bathtub at their home located on 16 Mile Road Northwest. The responders came on time. What's on time? Do they have a time limit? Like Domino's, if it's not there for 30 minutes, you get it free? Came on time, finding the victim lifeless, lying face up on the floor. He was transported to Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Girl. What's the responders came on time mean? Like, does that mean they only took a couple of minutes? That's what we did with all babies in our care. And you don't, oh, of course not, Richie. I don't have a child and I know that. Get out of here. Really? Come on now. These people are insane. I just don't, I know I keep saying I just don't understand because I just don't understand. Like, it's not just about mental health issues, because there's a lot of people with mental health issues that would never, ever think about hurting someone, much less taking their life. Like moi. Never in my life have I ever thought about taking someone's life. As if. Get out of here. Oh, I always forget to say, so now that I see it, I'm going to say it. Thank you to everybody on X, Facebook, now Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you to all of you that watch me. I so really, really appreciate it. Don't forget memberships. You guys, I sit here for a long time with court trials. and all this other stuff. But yeah, there's memberships and all that good stuff. That's I know people beg, but I'm not begging for nothing. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I still appreciate you. Oh, Richie, at first your picture's so red, I thought it was a devil. My bad. And let me tell y'all, at what time? 8:30 Eastern. Mirandy Go Round has karaoke on her channel. Steph, would you mind dropping Mirandy's link real quick for anybody that would like to join? Yes, I sing, and it's going to be a little horrible because I'm still, congested and coughing a little bit, but it's getting better. I've had this since I had COVID, you guys. And I think it was before Christmas, between my birthday and Christmas, I think it was. Oh, no problem. I'll get it right. It's okay. But I'll tell you if you want to know. I'll tell you real quick, Steph. Click on her name and then click go to channel. Because I know you're a mod for others. No 49ers. I want to know who y'all going for, 49ers or Kansas City. I'm going for Kansas City's because it's my initials for my name. KMC. KC, my initials. So I root for Kansas City. That's okay. I'm sorry. Richie took me off track. Steph, click her name and then click go to channel. And then once you're there, where it has more about this channel, click that. And the link's right there. You just copy it and then paste it into the chat. And there you go. Click where it says more about this channel. Click it and it'll have a lot of. I'm an angel. I know you are, Richie. How long have we known each other? Like at least a year and more than one channel. You're such a sweetheart. But I don't know about Geminis. Don't say that too loud. People in the back didn't hear that, okay? Hold on. Okay. Oh, you can do it on your phone. I do it on my phone, but either way, whichever way is fine. I was just letting you know so that you knew for when you mod for like Dolly and stuff too. If they need you to drop something. Okay, guys. I knew this wasn't going to be a long video because it's not too much information on them, but they are disgusting, evil people. And I'm going to look for Jason's arrest affidavit and read that because I want to know what the hell he did. I'm going to find it. Let me see. I'm going to find it right now. Did y'all hit that like button for me? I know y'all did because y'all love me. All right, Jason. Oh, let me see. What's the name of that website? Jason Mohn arrest affidavit. Oh, that's so sweet, Richie. Well, you can come. You're welcome, Steffi. Anything I can help you with? Richie, you're going to come hear me sing, right? Right. All right, let's see. I forgot the name of that script. Okay, here we go. Jason Mohn. Mohn. Yep. Nope. It doesn't have it. Let me show y'all. Like it has all kind of court documents, mostly like arrest affidavits on people. Like, let's see. See what they have on Chad. It has books. Ooh, I was gonna just tell y'all something, but I forgot. I gotta wait till later. See, this is Chad Daybell's paperwork. Probable cause statement, a state motion in limine. Andrea, it's probably one of the investigators or someone in law enforcement. Psychic investigation, missing children do what? Donna Serafina? This essay is an attempt to prove the afterlife based on a series of 10 psychic. Oh. She did 10 readings in 4 months. About y'all know, if you know her, she was very accurate in that case. Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. I didn't know that. She was on there. Affidavit of probable cause, indictment, Daybell order. See, it has all kind of court documents. And look, all you have to do is it's just a PDF file, and you just save it to your computer, or you just leave it like this and read it off like this. Let's see when this was from, because we're going to go over Chad Daybell's stuff tonight. I'm going live later tonight because we're going to support Mirandy tonight, and then we're going to come live with case updates. And boy, let me tell you. Oh, this is Lori, or this is Genosis Chad. November of last year. So it's not that old. Man, just wait until you hear. I know y'all probably already heard it because I'm kind of like, But hell, I've been doing the Michelle, what the hell's her damn name? I'm drawing a blank. Starts with a T. Her trial. I do that every day. Probably like between 4 and 5 hours a day. I sit here and I do a trial. And then next week, we're going to be doing Adam Montgomery, his trial. Chad, the false prophet, Daybell, froggy face, guilty AF, in my opinion. Yep. And he's going to get the death penalty. And I think that's why Pryor wanted to quit. And that's why I think the other stuff we're going to discuss today happened. But yeah. His trial is not starting April 1st, my people. It is not. He got, yeah, I already know. I cannot keep a secret. He's not going to court in April because he got extension for the experts and witnesses and all that John Pryor was crying about when he was trying to get off the case. That, yeah, the judge gave him more time to get all that completed. But I don't think he gave him like a time period to have it done or any other dates for like a trial or something. But we'll go over that later. So I want to thank everyone for being here. I hope you hit that thumbs up. I hope I see you green next time in the chat because we are Gators, so we have to be green. And it only starts at 99 cents. I'm worth 99 cents. Ain't I? Come on. No, I'm just joking with y'all. And yeah, really all I want is for y'all to hit that like button So next week we have Adam Montgomery's trial, and then the following week, the day after Valentine's Day, we have Alex Rosen with Predator Poachers. I know you guys know him. I know you do. He's going to be on our channel February 15th, and he's just an amazing guy. I can't wait for you all to meet him. So that's pretty much updates on everything, and that the news about Jason Mohn and Olivia Miller. I hope they both get life with no parole. Absolutely no parole. I can't believe that girl wanted to get out on her own recognizance. Are you kidding me? Come on now, girlfriend. All right, you guys. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up. Bye.